Mike King is in the business. Mike King is in the business.
And make sure when you're talking, you're really close to the mic. So pull that mic up closer to you. You can pinch it right here and just bring it as close as you can. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike, the premier business radio program around. I'm your host, Mike King. We get a lot of people coming into the station. I'm honored to be able to talk to a number of people, but today we got it different. We got a superhero in the building. So we got my man, Eric Morrison here. He is a realtor by day, but in reality, he is a superhero. So for our friends who are listening on radio, I'm sorry, folks from ESPN Richmond, I'm sorry, but you're missing out. You got to go to the Facebook page and take a look at it. My man is here dressed in a superhero outfit. There he goes. Eric, welcome to the program.
Happy to be here, Mike. How are you?
I'm super. So so you got the cape, you got the purple cape on, and you got the mask on.
For sure.
So, and it is the middle of the day, sir.
It is the middle of the day here.
Yes, yes, it is. Explain to people who you are, what you do, and why you do the things that you do.
Well, thank you for this opportunity. Eric Morris, eMorris007_REA at Instagram. I'm a realtor by trade, like Mike said. But what I also do is I'm an energy in the community. I really try to be out there, put things on, and get things started. One of the things we got going on, the Roundtree Run for Hope 5K.
Okay, we're going to get to the Roundtree Run for Hope 5K. Were you always the energy guy?
Always. I mean, come on, I'm a paratrooper, you know.
That's right, airborne. There we go.
Away.
All the folks who know, jumping out of perfectly good airplanes. For what reason?
Because we were told to.
That's what we're saying. You follow instructions. So you were always the guy who was positive energy going.
Amen. I'm all about it. I think you get back what you give out. And so why not put out as much good energy as you can so you can get back as much good energy.
All right, the Eric Morris story. Where are you from?
Originally from Harlem, New York. So that's where the swag come from.
Shout out to Uptown.
Uptown.
You know, so I talked to the guy, JT Thompson. They're going to put the Hip Hop Hall of Fame in Midtown. But it's right next to Grand Central.
Okay.
But they're going to put a Hip Hop Hall of Fame cafe in Harlem.
Oh, that's gonna be
That's
dope.
right. All righty, so from New York, shout out to Uptown there. Okay, how'd you get to Richmond?
Oh man, I came down to Richmond my second year of high school. Shout out to Meadowbrook, go Monarchs. I'm from the Brook, you know what I mean? So I came down to my second year of high school. So I consider Big Ricky also my home, half Harlem, half Richmond, whole lot of swagger.
And that's what it's produced.
Amen.
How'd you get to the Army? Let's talk the Army story.
Let's talk about that. Coming out of school, I always, knew I had the scholastic aptitude. I was a smart guy, high energy, wanted to do things. And college wasn't, I didn't have the discipline to do that, but I knew I wanted to make a difference. And I got to shout out, my faith. A lot of the gentlemen that I looked up to in the church, they were all soldiers. They had been in the Army. So I thought, look, if these are the people that I'm looking up to, if that's what I want to be like, do the things that they did and sign me up. There
you go. ESPN Richard, Mike King, Eric Morris is here with us. We are on 106.1. That's the truth. That is ESPN. We're also on the Choice, which is 105.3. All righty. So for all our military folks out there, always ask best duty station.
Best duty station gotta be Germany. It's gotta be Germany.
Where at?
Kaiserslautern, Germany.
Oh, you in K-Town.
K-Town.
Okay, well, see, it wasn't so. What was the worst duty station?
I gotta say, and you gotta be in it to say it. You gotta be a paratrooper to say Fort Bragg.
God's
you gotta
country.
be, because all you want to do is leave when you're there, and as soon as you leave, all you want to do is get back.
You always say you always hate the place that you're at. Then when you get to the next place, you're always saying, "Hey, remember when we used to?"
Man, pick up that shuffle.
Yeah, no, that is true. All right, so my worst duty station was Baumholder, Germany, right up the road from Kaiserslautern.
Right, night and day.
Night and day. Yeah, it was a difference. You were in the city. A fun place. We used to go there to have a good time, and where we were was stuck on the top of a mountain with 40,000 other people in the worst place going. But Fort Bragg, North Carolina was a good place. A lot of good times there. Building character.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about the real estate world.
Sure thing. I love it. I'm always ready to talk. I already love talking real estate.
How'd you get to the real estate world?
I got into real estate because I always had like I said, personality, good with numbers, got my business degrees, and coming over from military contract after being in the military, I wanted some more time to be able to spend with my family. I wanted to have more control of my time. And I thought marrying the two of, my abilities and that action took me to real estate.
All right, so you're in the real estate world, you're a high energy guy, understand connections and understanding the community. How does the whole superhero, they're becoming a community guy? Because shout out to Joe Chickowitz, he was like, yo, you got to meet my man, Eric.
Amen.
You know what? And that he is the guy. He's going to come. And when you talk to him, you're just going to be filled up with good feelings.
I appreciate that.
Let's
Shout out to
talk
Joe.
about how you came about with the idea of the community aspect.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm a realtor with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Base Camp. And of course, Better Homes and Gardens is a lot more than just a real estate. We've got magazines, we've got cookbooks. It's just a full lifestyle platform. And so me being that kind of guy who wants to represent that, I decided to marry my team, with Better Homes and Gardens with an idea to help the community. How do we help the community? We give. So we did a 5K. This 5K, the proceeds, all proceeds go to 3 charities. They're divided up amongst To End the Stigma.
That's Jill.
That's Jill. They're also divided up with JDRF for type 1 diabetes, and also Make-A-Wish Foundation for Greater Richmond. These are all charities that relate to people in this neighborhood of Roundtree. So you see how it's coming together.
Okay.
So I've got the real estate aspect, and now I've got the donations and people giving money. Roundtree is a beautiful neighborhood in Midlothian, Virginia. It's going to be I can say this, it's the prettiest 5K going. It's the funnest, it's the prettiest, and anybody who shows up is sure to be enriched and have a good time.
So we always talk to people about what's going on after. You talk to a lot of people. What's the mood of the people that you talk to now, and how is what you do? Let me take a look at this, impacting what you guys are doing. So for the folks who are looking online here, we are putting the information up. So that is the 5K Run for Hope, Saturday, October the 2nd at 9 a.m. And this is a hero's work here. You talked about, so you got to give a shout out to some of your sponsors. That's what we do here.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Let's show them some love.
I would love to. Well, first of all, we've got some great sponsors. Roundtree the Neighborhood, sponsored by letting us come out there. Shout out to Danny Sowers and that whole just development team. They have a beautiful facility out there, and it's great to be able to use that. But then we've also got some finance people. We've got Integrity Mortgage, as well as George Mason Mortgage. With Paul Jones is with George Mason Mortgage, and Kate and Brenda Lewis with Integrity Mortgage. They are there helping the community with refinances. Just really, if you don't know, and here's the realtor side of me. I love talking to people about knowing where you are as a buyer. Your mortgage officer is your first source for knowing who you are as a buyer. And if you're not ready to purchase a home, they can get you there. Just a great source. And then finally, did I talk about NFL Tickets for You? NFL Tickets for You.
Tom C.
You get in touch with him, anything you need. And it's great to be able to go directly to the source to get you a discount that you might not be paying when you go to StubHub and stuff like that. So,
When he was here, I met him through Jill. I didn't know that was a business. I didn't know. It's like, you want tickets? He can get you tickets.
Tickets to anything, anywhere when it comes to the NFL Tickets for You. So we've got some great sponsors, and we've also got some, like you said, and how it comes back to the community. We've got some great gifts from people in the community. I'm talking about gifts from a store called Sassy B, which is a premier gift shop in Midlothian. Anytime you go in there, if you want to get something for somebody from Virginia,
that's nice.
That's the place to go.
Okay.
Sassy B.
Sassy B, shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Getting my coffee from Roastology down on Carey Street. They're going to be there providing all kinds of coffee in the morning. And then we've also got swagger for the winners. Marco's Pizza, giving out year's pizza for the winner, male winner and female winner. I'm telling you, it's a great event. It's going to be a great event, Mike.
So how do you put all this together? You're one guy.
Amen. God and a great team. We've got a committee. So it started out with my wife and I with the first one back in 2019. We were walking around and say, you know what? We just want to do something. And when you just want to do something, you just do it. And it caught so much wind, so much steam. Now I have a committee, a dedicated committee that's helping us on the social media aspect, helping me with the flyers, helping me with everything as far as the design and that. So I may be one guy, but with God and a good team, we can make anything happen.
All righty. So you're out there making magic happen. You bring the bobblehead. Let's talk about what you. That's the Henry's Bible. So that's the round tray with, and he got the
You
bling.
got the bling.
Is the bling from Richmond or is that the New York Harlem bling? I'm not sure. I think it may be Richmond or Midlothian. We just go straight to the store.
Go straight to the source, right? You know what?
The Senator Midlothian.
It is Midlothian because it's not the Cuban link with the heavy medallion coming on it. It's just the basic chain link. So that's gonna be more Midlothian style, keeping it simple. But if I want to take it up top, we gotta put something heavy.
You gotta put something on
We
there.
gotta put something heavy on there.
So that is the splat. What is that?
Splashtastic. So
Okay, wait a second. What now? I'm not a scholar.
Talk to me.
Splashtastic.
Splashtastic. That's a word. Look it up.
I hear you. See, that's why I have my own radio show because I learn something every day. Splashtastic. What exactly is Splashtastic?
Splashtastic is high energy. So again, folks at Roundtree, they were having a adult swim, and they said, "Hey, we want to do something great. We want to do something fun for the adults." So we made up this 5-event competition where some of the guys out there around you competed, and Ivan the Terrible was the winner of the first Splashtastic out there. So I wanted to put that because this is the type of things I love to do as a realtor. Sure, I could talk numbers and talk about the X's and O's and all of that of real estate all day, but it's a lifeblood. You know what I mean? When you buy a home, you're buying more than just 4 walls. You're buying a community. You're buying a neighborhood, and I'm the guy that kind of want to make sure
To make that happen.
Oh man, I love it.
So you're saying Ivan the Terrible?
Ivan the Terrible.
Okay. Okay. You want to give a shout out to Ivan the Terrible? Because clearly.
Hey. Shout out to Ivan the Terrible. You just got made on Mike King. Congratulations to you, and thank you for being such a great athlete and participant out there. And I tell you, he's a pilot, so he's flying right over our homes and right into our hearts, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why you're a superhero. On the mic with Mike. Okay, how can people find you as a realtor? We're gonna go there first.
I love it. Find me as a realtor, Eric Morris, real estate agent on Facebook. Super easy. I also use my Instagram platform, show you all the homes that I'm selling. eMorris 007.
Can I ask you why 007? I just want to know. I'm just going to take a guess there. Why 007? Super, Bond, James Bond?
007, James Bond, and I'm an agent. I'll let that sit for a minute.
As he gonna say, you're gonna let that marinate for a minute. Yes.
I'm an agent, 007 for sure.
Okay, you are the most entertaining agent. And I talked to a lot of real estate folks. They're in here telling about the market, about what's going on and curb appeal and all those things. But like you said, people buy a community.
Amen. They buy a community, and I like for them to know who they're working with, because it's supposed to be fun. When it comes to real estate, whether you're selling a house or buying a home, it should be fun. There is no reason that it should be stressed. That's why you hire somebody like me to take all the stress away from you and make it fun for you.
On the mic with Mike, Eric Morris. So we got to go away and take a break. We will be back on the other side more with this gentleman here who's doing big things out there. On the mic with Mike, Eric Morris. We'll be back on the other side. Thanks now.
Hi, this is Andy with Junk Luggers.